Hi, Healing fam. Welcome to welcome back to my channel. I'm like, welcome to. Anyways, today we're diving right into it. We're going to talk about the case of Regina Daniels is popping up, and my touch on it is to take it from a psychological standpoint. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm coming back to put my 2 cents in regards to what the psychology or darker psychology around Ned, around Reggie Daniels herself, and how if you find yourself in situations like that, from a psychological standpoint, you can salvage yourself and you can be able to live an amazing life despite the fact that you might have gone through a very difficult relationship, marriage, polygamous marriage, so to speak, and being able to thrive after.
Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house?
It's okay. In Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just relax.
I beg, give her water, Daria.
Just wait.
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey, can you imagine? Hey, can you imagine this?
Madam, we are taking you. Please, please,
Not going to be this fight. I mean, not going to be this fight. Basami, calm down. Basami, you don't do. You don't do.
take you down.
You don't do. Okay, me and check her. I tell you what is your gun. Basami, calm down, please.
Guys, the new update is now that Regina Daniel has finally moved out of her husband's house. She says she cannot do it again. This is coming from the same person that posted the video. I'm sure that this video of Regina Daniel crying, if you have not checked out that video, please check through my page. That's the first video I posted about this case. Regina was crying after talks of her husband, Banabita. Those talks were sent by her husband to Banabita and her brother. This is sad though. My people, right now, they say Regina Daniel says she no do again, that she cannot stand it again. Money no be everything. No. Say, she cannot keep smiling inside Bentley. They cry at the same time. If she cannot keep flying private jet, they smile and they cry at the same time. They say she no fit stand them again. So right now, they say that she has packed everything and left. That she has left the husband's house. My people, waiting and no. If whether she carry her children, because hey, the way I'm seeing this thing is going to be a long wahala. Paned where they see, I know if say he go fit allow Regina Daniel take her children. You know how when her head full, that time Lila from Morocco that left the marriage, that time we say she dey envy the verse say Paned just the front Regina up and down. That time she left. The man no gree, make she carry all her pikizo. He only let her to take the little one that was still very young. The other ones, he kept them here in Nigeria. So I just hope, because this thing now, if I tell you, say I'm happy, I will be lying to you. I'm actually very, very sad, because Regina is a young girl. She did not deserve this. But sometimes people always see it's all about money for them. Some people, when you talk, they go say, I beg, shut up, you be poor man pikin. Now only Regina fit advise me. Now only Regina, you guys forget that there is more to life than money. There is more to life than money. Money is not everything. Shebi, people will talk and say all that glitters are not good. They were not lying. So if Regina Daniel can actually live, I will be happy for her, because in the first place, she was not supposed to marry Paned. No, nothing anybody fit tell me. She was not supposed to marry Paned in the first place. She was not supposed to marry. She saw Paned as a poverty alleviating, scheme. and she did it. She sacrificed her happiness. There's no way you can tell me that a young girl like that will be happy to be sharing that man with other wives. Which kind of money be that? Yes, the money gave her comfort, it gave her stability, but inside happiness, that's what they talk say, you cannot buy it with money. Those kind of happiness that you cannot buy with money, it could not, that money, no, they give that kind of thing. So now she don't leave. And it's going to be a long one. The thing where they hear now, my people, that one go be for different video because I don't feel jam everything for here. After this video, I'm going to post the next video to actually understand what thing happen. You know,
I'm just waking up since yesterday. It's like after 6, and I cannot help but keep thinking. It sounds funny, oh, but my people did too much. They did too much, oh. But let me tell you something about me. I'm very lucky. I swear I'm very... Why are you crying now, Gina? But I'm very lucky. It sounds funny, oh. I don't know how it sounds. But I have good people around me. I have people that love me. Most people will say, oh, all these people are just doing all these things because of this. Tomorrow now. But I appreciate, if they are fake, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because what kind of fakeness is that? Me, I'm happy. I'm going to tell you people everything. Maybe I'm being too dramatic crying, but I've been crying, oh. I've been crying, but I'm going to explain everything because the world has to know. The world has. But let me tell you something about me. I'm very lucky. I swear I'm very... Why are you crying now, Gina? But I'm very lucky. It sounds funny, oh. I don't know how it sounds. But I have good people around me. I have people that love me. Most people will say, oh, all these people are just doing all these things because of this. Tomorrow now. But I appreciate, if they are fake, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because what kind of fakeness is that? Me, I'm happy. I'm going to tell you people everything. Maybe I'm being too dramatic crying, but I've been crying, oh. I've been crying, but I'm going to explain everything because the world has to know. The world has to know the kind of people that I have. The world has to know because I don't know what I did, but I'm lucky and blessed. It is one thing to live life, and it is another thing to live life with love, with people that love you. It's one thing to know that, okay, you have people. Guys, this is so funny. This is so funny because I can't help but cry.
Mama.
Yeah, my son. Oh, my kids.
Why do you want to cry?
Why do I want to cry?
Yeah.
Am I crying?
What's tears coming out of your eyes?
Is that tears?
Yeah.
Mm.
What's tears coming out of your eyes?
Come and kiss Mama so that the tears will go. Ah! The tears is gone.
You can't.
It's gone. Callie. I can't say what I want to say anymore because my kids. In fact, I'm calm down.
Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house?
okay. In Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now.
Yeah.
Don't go give water. Just
I
relax.
drink water. I bet give her water, Daria.
Just wait. Just
I
relax.
actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey,
Can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine this?
Please, ma, we're begging you, please, please, ma. Please, ma.
Now go is something you fight. I mean, now go is something you fight. Mama, you never. Basani, calm down. Basani, don't do. You don't do. You don't do.
Take you down.
You don't do. Okay, me they check am. I say you want use your gun.
Let's take. What? Is this something you're hiding from me? What?
No, we're live.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're just live. No, like live. There's nobody.
Who are you chatting with? Are you hosting it?
Yeah, we're just on like live video and just talking
Yeah, with who?
with people on live.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she would not tell me, look, you are not my father. She would tell me, I swear to God. She said, you are not my father. I said, no, I'm your husband. Go to bed. Please, let's go to bed. Exactly. My wife is asking. Please, you have to do my house every day. Do this. Oh, I should be doing this every day. I love that.
So my take on the Regina Daniels case ongoing right now is the fact that grooming is going on. There is coercive control going on. I'm going to explain it a little bit. So grooming, coercive control, reactive abuse seem to be a huge part of this. Control, dominance, a very narcissistic, sadistic man who's bent on having his way, who's bent on clearing his name by any means necessary. Flying monkeys in the midst of it, who's determined to make her feel like she is crazy, making her feel like she is the problem, making her feel like, oh my God, this guy is a good guy. Like, what are you talking about? Type of thing. Pick me behavior by the fact that he has 5 other women and we don't know how many other concubines that he might have out there. But these are women who are vying for his attention. So what do you think? It's like, I have all these women at my begging call. He's not the most handsome looking man, but he gets money. And when it comes to pick me behavior, so long as they can get the money and kind of accommodate all bad behaviors that he's doing, cover it up, and so long as they can get the money, even if they're being abused psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, sometimes even financially, just comply. And so long as you're willing to be compliant and good woman and good wife, then you're in the good books of that man, because he's a millionaire, billionaire. He has social contacts. He has social currency because he's a big senator in Nigeria. And so you'll be afraid to say anything or do anything. Even if you speak up and leave, a lot of those women end up coming back anyways because they don't want to be, they're afraid for their lives. They don't want to lose their lives. They don't also want to be seen as a bad guy in the whole story. So grooming, just like the Cassie and Didi situation, like this lady was so young, I think 18 when they started, was giving off in marriage to this powerful man who's a billionaire. Not a millionaire, billionaire, he has money, especially in Nigeria. Like, duh, he has power. And I say all the time, man, it's all about selfishness. It's all about status. It's all about schmags. So the more hot parts he can experience and he has money, of course the women are throwing themselves at him like it's hot cake. He can have as many wives as he can. He can have as many concubines as he can. Even though he's old, make it make sense. So when you're being groomed and you have a mother, a family member who is not advocating for you and rather urging you on to go because they also want to have the resources that that man provides, despite the fact that he's the most neglectful, abusive, physically, emotionally, psychologically, kind of, especially so we are like October, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Like, guys, ladies, when you see the signs, don't be drawn for because of a man has money. Money doesn't satisfy everything. You're gonna end up losing your mind. She's using drugs to cope, even if allegedly it's true that she's using drugs to cope. What led to her using the drugs? There are so many women I've seen in practice who end up using alcohol to cope with a man who is neglectful. Abuse is not always physical. This man will travel, leave you there with the children, with the multiple other women, with STDs, STIs, pH balance being off constantly. You wonder why am I having pH off? Why is I having UTIs? You go to bed, he's not even satisfying you because it says something. He has erectile dysfunction till the cows come home. You know, we're not talking about that, right? Oh, maybe he uses Viagra. I digress. But you've been groomed, and then you have the flying monkeys urging you on. Oh my God, he has money, he's powerful, you have the status, take you to all this place, you have this connection. What are you complaining about? You are the problem. And then you take it and take it and take it, and you try to push it down by using substances to cope so you can don't appear crazy. But then you have this reaction, this big explosion. You're crying, you're yelling, you're screaming, you're breaking things. You've just had it to the max. Your brain cannot take it anymore. That's called reactive abuse, because the abuser has so much control, dominance. And then we go to coercive control, with this very nuanced, very
Hey cousins. Hey cousins. You cannot be part of this community and shame Regina Daniel. You cannot be part of this community and shame Regina Daniel. Alright? I've been seeing some of y'all's comments. I've been seeing your comments. I don't want to block you people. I have been seeing some of y'all's comments on social media. You cannot be part of this community and shame Regina Daniel. You go carry your hand, go delete your useless comments. You will go and delete it. Go and delete it. You hear? Regina Daniel is a victim of child marriage. She's a victim of patriarchal oppression and indoctrination. We will not shame her. Okay? We will not shame her. Y'all have a good day.
I put that video out and I was so concerned about Regina 2 years ago. 2 years later, Ned told me Regina has a huge substance abuse problem. In other words, she's been using drugs. For the past 8 months, he listed the drugs that she's getting treated for at a rehabilitation center, and that she is coming in and out of rehab. In other words, relapsing. It works this time, it doesn't work again. Some of these drugs are so powerful, they take over you. I went through this with Whitney. Treated and she'll get addicted again. Ned wrote to me for a little bit on the chat, and then he picked up the phone, because sometimes it's too hard to type a lot. And what he told me was that she was being treated for a whole host of drugs. Okay, even though he mentioned the drugs to me, and I did ask him, can I say this on my story? He okayed it, but I don't want to say it because I'm also a pharmacist, remember? Yeah, I'm a retired pharmacist of 37 years. Confidentiality clauses, okay? Nobody needs to know what the drugs are, okay? I can tell you one starts with a C, okay? So then you can float your heads all around the C drugs. Regina smokes weed, and she takes some very hard opiates. I'm not going to mention them. The hardest opiates ever. These drugs that her husband told me she was on will ruin your life. You will be so addicted you can't get it. This is what happened to Whitney. This is what happened to Mac Miller, the rapper. I have been through this with several celebrities and public figures. People, this stuff is really bad. The key of what I want to tell you on this video is what Prince Ned Nwoko said to me. Regina's sister and her friends introduced her to drugs. Just like we thought Bobby Brown introduced Whitney, it was actually her own brother that introduced her. He told Oprah that after she died. Her friends, Prince Nwoko told me that Regina became super content creator, and he went to the bathroom. I had no idea Regina was filming. Honestly, I thought that was AI, was filming her. And that's why he looked like what? You see, Regina still has that little girl, young girl in her. When you're married, you can't do those things. What made Regina film Prince Ned about to use the toilets? Well, this is what drugs can do to you. Your thinking and mode of, realizing what's right and wrong becomes impaired. So the video is real. Now, the second thing I want to say is that Ned is blaming her friends. Ned said, oh, I felt bad for him. I was almost crying. Honestly, I was in a drugstore and a restaurant. I was in a restaurant ordering food, and I went to a drugstore next door where I am, and I was almost in tears. He said, I allow her to go out with her friends. They do glam night on Sundays. They go out, they party, blah, 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 glam night. And then they come out very late, and I tell her the children are sleeping. Like somebody came up to the house with Regina, and Ned said, Regina, make sure that girl's gone in an hour or she sleeps over, because everybody's already asleep. And literally 2 more girls joined them in the house, and they were partying still. In his words, I have done my best for Regina. I spend a lot of money on her, but she's now spending all that money on drugs, which her friends introduced her to. I'm very sad tonight, people. Share my video. I'm just very sad. I told Ned I will contact him back. He said he will release a statement tomorrow.
Regina Daniels is the drug addict and alcoholic. So Regina Daniels' husband, Daddy Ned Nwoko, has released a statement, and he gave his own story. And now we are confused. Who is saying the truth and who is lying? I'm sure you guys still remember yesterday now. Regina Daniels came out. She was crying, making videos that her husband used to beat her. She's experiencing domestic violence, and her husband sent dogs to attack her, blah, 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 that she's done with the marriage. Anyway, Daddy Ned Nwoko has actually released a statement now claiming that Regina Daniels is a drug addict and she's alcoholic as well. According to the husband, he claimed Regina Daniels destroyed the properties in the house, slapped 3 domestic staffs, blah blah blah, and she harassed their nurse, the private nurse. Blah, it just went on and on. You can read the story. This is the full story, and judging from this story, I don't know. Can this man lie? Because he's married. This is his 6th wife. I don't know. Can he lie against Regina Daniels? And he posted the video of the things Regina Daniels destroyed, claiming that son was sick and then wanted to take the son to the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And then he wants Regina Daniels to go for a rehabilitation center. She needs to go for rehab. And I'm like, what is really, really going on? Hey, It is well low. Now I'm wondering who is lying. Daddy Ned Nwoko or Regina Daniels? Do not envy anybody. Do not envy anybody. You don't know what they are going through. Sincerely, you can see their beautiful life on social media, but the ugly ones, they're not showing you. It is well. Look, I would never believe this that Regina Daniels can go through this. It is well. Drug addicts care. So what are we going to believe now?
Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko. Don't even bother telling me to stop because I am not going to stop because it's DV. I kick against DV. So I'm not going to stop talking about this Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko. I am thinking, could this be that they are trying to spin this case around? Could it be that they are trying to change the narratives? Because reading Ned Nwoko's response, right, I have this feeling that that thing is looking as if Ned Nwoko is responding or he's trying to clear the air that the domestic violence was actually done by Regina Daniels against him. And I'm thinking, could this be the case of blaming the dog for eating the bone that was put across the dog's neck so that you will have a reason to hang the dog? But no one is asking, who put this bone across the dog's neck and expect the dog not to eat that bone? No one is asking that. Who are we going to ask? We know what Regina Daniels is up against, right? We know her background, right? We know her place in the society, right? And we know who she's up against. A senator, not just anyhow senator, a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a sitting senator. So I'm just thinking, I feel like reading Panet's response, I might be wrong. I feel like it's more of trying to tell the world that actually I was the one who was domestically abused by this woman. And the reason why she did it is because she's on drugs. And this is what I'm doing. I am trying to, rehabilitate her and she's kicking against rehabilitation. That is what I'm thinking. Allegedly. That is just my own opinion. But think about it. Think about it.
This world is very wicked, very wicked. Now she's on drugs. What started her drug problem? You are her husband. What started her drug problem? Because you took this girl she was a teenager when she married you at the age of 18 or 19, tender age, still a teenager, have not even fully developed into womanhood. If you go and look at their traditional pictures, all you see is a child. That is all you see. Not everybody was saying that she has bad character. Oh, she's a druggie. Did the drug problem start from nowhere? When you are marrying somebody that is old enough to be your grandfather, you guys just think that money truly solves everything. Now, you guys that were clamoring for her for crying in a Lamborghini, now you guys want to say that, oh, it's not polygamy. It's not the fact that she married somebody that's older than her. It's the reason why she's acting out is because she's a drug user. You guys are wicked. These drug habits. Who is to blame? Her mother who convinced herself that she had her daughter's best interest at heart. When she has a mother who convinced herself that she has her kid's best interest at heart by marrying her daughter off to a man that's old, that has no business with an 18-year-old. No business whatsoever. Now you guys are all saying she's a drug user, she's bad, she's violent. Where did the drug problem start from? What did you guys think was going to happen to this young girl? Life, again, is not all about money. And the sooner people begin to realize that, the better for you. Because now she's being painted black after what you guys did to this girl. If you are young and you feel that money solves all problems, that you are willing to sell your soul, sell your integrity because of money, 9 times out of 10, this will be the outcome. And I'm telling you, everybody that's telling you that, oh, it's sweet, they are hiding their own. They are hiding it. I can't believe it. And all of you that's really going in on Regina, regardless of what she has said on Twitter, regardless of how she taunted us about having money, again, this girl did not have any room to grow. She was forced and rushed
to being an adult. She's just turning 25 this year. A lot of you need to take a child development course, adolescent development course, and a psychology course to see how the human mind and the human brain works. You can have all the money in the world, but one person, a human being, must go through phases in life. They must grow.
Now, it's very clear that Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko is having serious marital issues. All these videos we've been seeing since yesterday are not stunts. It's actually true that Regina Daniels is having serious marital issues with Ned. Regina was an innocent girl, well loved by everyone. She was a rising star in the movie industry. Everyone adored her. We all loved her. We wanted the best for her. When Ned Nwoko took Regina as a wife, inexperienced virgin wife, we loved her still, we wished her well. But now, Ned Nwoko is associating their marital issues with Regina's drug dependency and drug use. But I'm asking this question, what happened to our innocent girl? How did Regina Daniels move from a beautiful wife to a drug head? I ask again, what happened to Regina Daniels we know from the days of Asaba movies? How did she now move to a crackhead? So let's assume that the drug dependency and drug use alleged by Ned Nwoko on Regina Daniels is true. How does that lead to domestic abuse? How does that lead to domestic violence against Regina Daniels? I have plenty more questions, but I cannot ask because I don't know if anyone is going to answer. But what I'm saying is, I know that she said that she'd rather be crying in Lamborghini and all that, but now we are asking, please, can you return her in Keke, sir? Even if you cannot return Regina Daniels in Keke, please return Regina Daniels in Okada. I know they shout, oh, na beg at the beg. Please, sir.